Well, hello there, my silly little gooses. Welcome back to another edition of the Midweek Breakdown presented by My Two Cents Podcast, hosted by G2. I am G2. I hope everybody's having a great Wednesday or whenever you're listening to this episode. If you haven't achieved what you wanted to achieve yet, have no fear. You still have days to figure out and achieve what you want to achieve because the week is not over yet. Just keep your head up and keep pushing forward because there's light at the end of the tunnel. You just gotta constantly just move towards it. And I know that's hard to do, but remember, it's Wednesday, or if you're listening to this later, again, you kind of already achieved what you can achieve so far. You just gotta keep going. So with that out of the way here, I do have to mention two condolences that I did not get to go around and say on my Sunday episode. I had to talk about Rudolph Isley. Rudolph Isley, he died October the 11th. He died from an apparent heart attack. Rudolph Isley was a part of the Isley brothers. He died at the age of 84. So rest in peace to Rudolph Isley. Love condolences to friends, families, and loved ones from people that knew him from the music industry and people that just knew who Rudolph Isley was. And more recently, Suzanne Summers. Suzanne Summers passed away this, I want to say, Sunday? She passed away at the age of 76, and her cause of death was breast cancer. According to her family, she was diagnosed with breast cancer more than 2 decades ago, but she got rid of it, at least that's what they're saying, in 2020. But it came back in 2023, basically this year. So that's hard. And also she died like a day before her 77th birthday. So that's hard for anybody to hear. Because you think you're going to celebrate someone's birthday literally the next day, but then they die before their birthday. Literally. That's insane. So my hearts and love is out to anybody that knew Suzanne Summers, family, loved ones, people in the Hollywood industry, the actors, writers, producers, all that good stuff. So again, rest in peace to Rudolph Isley and rest in peace to Suzanne Summers. Now, getting away from that condolences part, there is something that I do have to say, which is a congratulations on the part of Angel Reese. Angel Reese, the woman that got a lot of bad backlash from her doing the "You Can't See Me" to the white girl in college basketball. I'm sorry if I don't remember the woman's name who she did it to, but Angel Reese was the one that got all the controversy, if you will. Angel Reese, she did sign a big NIL partnership with Reebok this week. Matter of fact, just yesterday, Tuesday, she signed it, and so now she's a part of Reebok's whole deal. They're trying to basically rebrand and try to claim its position as the top fashion within the sports clothing world. So that's what they're trying to do. So that's why they signed Angel Reese, and also with them having Shaq and Allen Iverson under their umbrella, I'm pretty sure they're going to get more college athletes under the Reebok brand, and also probably some more NBA players under their brand as well, because I can see Reebok now trying to become a top contender, because I only know of like Jordan and Nike. I think Jordan and Nike are the same thing, but sometimes they like to differentiate those two. But I'm happy that Angel Reese is under Reebok, and I'm happy that she's gotten this deal. I'm pretty sure she got other deals, but this one is big because, again, Reebok's in the sports clothing world, athletic apparel. So they say that she will be featured in the lifestyle and performance product campaigns and will work with Reebok's product teams to help influence future designs as well as her own collection. So that tells you they're going to try to really put her as the forefront. So I can see a lot of more WNBA players probably signing with Reebok since she's now under Reebok, and also she's still in college. So again, I'm happy that Angel Reese got this deal. Now, moving away from that, what do I want to talk about? I mean, those things I just got done talking about. Today's the Wednesday episode. It's kind of me talking about any and everything. Oh yeah, since we're in like the middle of October now, it's almost time for trick-or-treating. I believe trick-or-treating is what? If it's not next week, it's the week following after that. I want everyone to please make sure that you have your kids' costumes ready. If you do that whole trick-or-treating thing, I never had that as a kid, and trust me, it isn't a woe is me type of deal. It never was that. My mom always loaded us up with candy, made us feel that we never ever had to go without. She bought all the type of candies, and whenever it was like the usual trick or treat nights, she would have us come together. She'll have us open up the bags of candy and have us just like divide it amongst the children ourselves, and then we got our own like stash of candy here for each brother. So again, it wasn't a woe is me type deal. And trust me, it was always funny for me because we had our candy, and then we go to school the next day. We see people bring their bags of candy, and they talk about how they trick or treated for this and all that, and they will ask, "You guys didn't go trick or treating?" I said, "Nah, we didn't do that. We got candy at our own home. We split it amongst ourselves." And I always kind of see their bags of candy that they brought to school, and it never ever was like my bag of candy or my siblings' bag of candy. So it never was. Ours had everything. We had chocolates, we had gummies, we had Starburst. We had candy that people actually enjoyed, and we had a buttload of it. While I looked at their bags, it was never ever like that. They only like had like freezer bag, but it was always like half or even like a quarter of it, like with of chocolates and some little sugary candies. It was never ever like that compared to us. So I always got a little smirk when I saw their stuff. I was like, oh, okay, cool. That's what you guys got. All right, fine. Again, I'm not saying we were the richest family. Trust me, we're not that, but we were not poor at all. We knew how to do things because of my mother and my mom was able to set things up and do all that type of stuff. So again, the reason why I'm saying that is this. People that are now doing the trick-or-treating with their kids, please be careful. I don't know what's going on. You hear more things on the news with a lot of neighbors kind of doing things to one another. I don't like hearing those type of stories. I don't like hearing these type of things. So when you have your kids do trick-or-treating, I would say just be careful whose door you knock on and know the neighborhood that you're actually going around when you have your kid or send your kid to go out trick-or-treating. Because again, things are happening. Things are being weird, a lot more weird than it used to be. So please be careful of that. And also, I did not know that there was a thing that you could have now that parents are doing that. Their kid will go trick-or-treating. They bring their trick-or-treat like bucket or bag back home, and the kid picks like 4 or 5 pieces of candy out, and then like the parent like takes the candy, hide it away. The kid will, like, I believe the next day, open their door, they see their bucket, but it's like has a toy in it or something in it that the kid actually enjoys. I didn't know that type of stuff is going down because I saw like an Instagram video of that, and apparently people in the comments were saying that they've been doing that for some time. And I thought, okay, that's a different way to do it, because I mean, your kids still get candy, but they also get like a toy, or they get something else that they actually did enjoy in exchange for the rest of their candy. So I mean, that's a way you could do it. That's if you as a parent, everybody has their own different philosophies of how to do things with their kids. That's one way to do something, but I didn't know that was a thing. So I learned something else on that. Also, I know I'm just rambling. Trust me, I told you today's Wednesday. This is just back room fodder for you just to put on for if you're cleaning or even driving around. It's sickness season. People are starting to get sick. People are starting to cough more, sneeze more. I witnessed that firsthand. I left the gym. I had to go to a store to get some materials. And when I got my materials, went to cashier line. There was a lady in front of me, an elderly woman. She had a face mask on, and she just started to cough. And I was just smiling and smirking. I'm sorry. The cashier lady in front would just make faces, and I knew what the faces were because they would be like the faces that my mom would make. And my mom doesn't like people coughing. She doesn't at all. It's always a face-making deal, or I'm sorry. I'm laughing right now because I can just envision it as I'm saying this. My mom would hand me the cash or say she's going inside the car because she can't deal with so much coughing, so much sneezing inside of a store. So when this old woman that has a face bag on was coughing in the store, and I saw the cashier lady look at her, it got to a point that the cashier lady even said, You got a dry throat? I mean, dude, I was busting out laughing inside me because my mom doesn't like it. And now I can see other people's faces now more than anything. People being annoyed or people being worried or concerned, quote unquote, about someone coughing or sneezing a lot. It's now that I've now picked up on that. I've been picking up on it, but it's more frequent since the whole COVID thing happened. Because yeah, the face mask, people have to wear it, but now once we got out of it, you started seeing people with the face mask, certain people without it, coughing, sneezing a lot. And you saw people's faces like look at them in a different manner. So again, I just again thought about it. It just makes me bring it up to you guys here since we're in the middle of the week. Get your stuff together. Get your medicines. Get all that stuff together because your kids, if you have kids or if you have a spouse or a partner, whatever you have in your relationships, this now time for them to start bringing home those situations. So you're more likely going to get affected. You're more likely going to get sick. You're more likely going to get cold. All that type of stuff. I just want people to be aware of what's going on. People to be aware that it is time for people to start putting on some jackets, probably in the mornings and at night when you're walking around somewhere. The middle of the day, probably not so much because at least from where I live, the sun's out. You still feel the heat from it. Not as much as it was in the summer, but since we're in the fall now, you still feel the heat, but not as much. So you can go out there with a short sleeve shirt, but you kind of go out there with a long sleeve. You depend on your preference. But you still need to have a jacket with you, just in case, because it could easily, at the switch of a dime, that weather will be sunny, but then that blast of cold air will hit you, and you'll be like, ooh, I'm chilly. You can put your jacket on. So, again, we're in the fall. You need to start having your jackets with you. You need to have your medicines with you. Have everything that you need because you know what's coming. We're in the middle of October. Halloween's coming. Oh, yeah. As I just said with the trick-or-treating stuff, make sure your kids have hand sanitizers every time they ring a doorbell, knock on the door, and all that type of stuff, and hand sanitize their hands after that. Because you don't know what type of germs people are carrying with them. As I just said before, it's time. So you don't want that to be in your house, but you at least try to kill it off as much as you can. So have everything that you can for when it's Halloween time and all that good stuff. Have everything that you can for medicines, hand sanitizers, wipes, all that crap, because we're in fall. And also, after October, it's November. People are starting to fly in. If you're in the families that do those whole big Thanksgiving traditions, people are going to be coming into your home. You're going to their home, either way. And also the airports, a lot of people are going to be just flying. So you're going to be around a lot of people. Just be prepared. That's all I want for everyone. I want people to be prepared. I want people to have everything that they need. And I want people to just keep that in your minds as you are moving this month. Because this month is really flying by. Because I can remember October 1st just literally happened. But now we're in October 18th by the time this episode drops. So, again, things are moving fast. Things are moving fluidly and frequently. So I just want everyone to be safe and everyone to just have what they need. Now, it's almost time for me to get out of here. But before I do so, I got to mention one thing. I did finish all of, The Continental. John Wick's precursor before John Wick, and how Winston got the Continental, the hotel that he's been running in all the John Wick's movies. I saw that. It was a nice series. It was cool. 3 parts. I mean, it was fine. It's nothing bad or anything to boo-hoo about. It was great to me. If you like John Wick movies, I'm pretty sure you're going to like the Continental. Like I said, it's a 3-part. Each one's probably an hour and 30. So altogether, I'll say about 4.5 to 5 hours that you're going to be sitting there watching that. And again, it's fine. It's good. If you like John Wick movies, you'll enjoy that one. And right now, I'm catching up on Billions, the Showtime series. Billions and Succession, they're about the same thing, but they're different. Billions is all about one guy, Bobby Axelrod. He has hedge fund. He does all his stuff, while Succession is nothing but a family company deal with television, media, all that. Again, both of them are about money, power, all this type of stuff, moving around with government officials and all that crap. both of these shows basically just shows me that if you have enough money, which I think a lot of people know it already, you can easily make things happen. You can easily bend people to your will. Everybody has a price, and it doesn't have to be a actual money dollar sign price. It could be something that's sentimental to them, something that means something to them. Everybody has a price. This is what this show is showing me. And what's going on right now in the world right now is showing you that everybody technically does have a price, because again, you can see what's going on in the Middle East. I'm not touching it, but you can tell that the United States government, they're doing things with that. You do whatever they want with that. Not my business. But everybody has a price. Everybody needs to know what people's prices are, so you can try to pinpoint it and probably try to bend what you can from them, because a lot of rich people do it. And I even think a lot of people that don't have money are able to do it, but they do it in different ways, whether it be manipulation or blackmail, whatever it is. People are able to still do it. And that's basically what Succession and Billions, they do. They are able to bend you to their will. They're able to get whatever they want, but the difference is that they have money and a lot of people don't. So I'm enjoying myself watching Billions. I'm on their 3rd season now. They have 7 seasons. So if you're not on Billions, I would suggest you watch it. If you don't know what Billions is a lot of stock markets, hedge fund type of crap. I don't understand a lot of it, but I'm able to at least pick up on it as I'm watching it, and I'm able to enjoy myself. I think you will too enjoy it. Succession, I already talked about that on one of the midweek episodes this past year. You can look back and try to find the episode for what I talked about it. I think both of these shows you will thoroughly enjoy, so go and watch those shows, and also go and watch The Continental. Now, as I'm looking at my clock right now, I have went over my allotted time slot for you guys. I just want to say thank you for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed this midweek episode. If you didn't, I apologize. Today was just nothing but a nonsense day. I just thought just to throw some things out there, just to talk to you guys. Also, some important things. As I said before, Halloween is really coming. Go and do and check out whatever I just said, whether it be from the candy to the costumes to the trick-or-treating. I mean what I say. Please look after your kids and look after anybody that you are going to be handling for Halloween. And also get your stuff ready for flu season, cold season. Have everything together. I really do mean that. Those stuff was serious, but everything else, you get my point. Now, with that being said, I want you guys to have a great Wednesday. If you guys did not listen to my Sunday episode, it's out right now. If you're not listening to my Saturday episode, which is the Wrestling Highlights of the Week episode, you can listen to that right now. And that's all the self-promotion out the way. Now, on to the Song of the Week. Song of the Week for this week, it is Nas featuring Lil Wayne. It's Never Die. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'll see you guys when I see you. Enjoy your day.
We ain't gonna never die. I'm an icon in real time. Why'd I wait this long to tell me my ill mind? We ain't gonna never die. We ain't gonna never die. Yeah. We ain't gonna. We ain't gon' never die, icons in real time. Why did I wait this long to let y'all in my ill mind? I think the hate was strong, so I went to a chill vibe. Could never say goodbye, I let my skill cry, let my soul bleed. Inside a rose wearing rosaries. Homie, I love the new NY, cause I'm the new NY and the old NY at the same time. I always hit the last shot when it's game time. That Jordan Kobe Braun talk, take a long walk. You might start to understand what I'm putting on for. I left more flows and Pro 2 sessions than you ever thought of with old school methods. But what you hearing is the present day. Over breaks and samples of New York and WA. The brand Nubians, NAS and Wayne. Don't threaten me with a good time, we here to stay. Nasty, they don't make them like me. Mask up, all black, like a Pooh Shiesty. Swoop through, I'm like Detroit Red in the zoot suit. Loose screws, any great challenges, I find a loop through. Loopholes, why they treat me so bad, Club Nouveau. Damn, the times we living in is crucial. This my Tom Cruise flow. Top Gun, they too slow. Computers ain't fast enough to keep up with nasty, cuz we ain't gonna never die. 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 Icons in real time. Icons in real time. We ain't gonna never die.
Icons, step stepping on pythons, spitting that cayenne, eat shit like Zion, peeking at the skyline, reaching for the stars like I'm reaching for the pylon. I seen you on the sideline, you need to walk a fine line, need to read the guidelines instead of reading the timelines, where everybody like line, nobody flow like mine. I'm sonning these niggas, got me coaching niggas like prime, tongue I never bite mine, got dough like taekwondo. To spend all this money, I'ma have to spend a lifetime. You broke, can't even buy time, should throw niggas a lifeline. You know money on my mind, and I be on your white mind. I hit her with the pipe bomb, then pass it down the pipeline, but actually we quite fine. Diamonds on me sparkling and splashing like some white wine. They love me in the nighttime, they hate me when the light shine. Shots I got 100, and problems I got 99. Boo got it by Ryan, take off with no flight time. Bad bitch on the passenger side, she don't even like flying. Booty soft as nightline, you niggas small as my crime. I got a black Nina that get nasty as a white blind. Low credit, high crime, open mind, tight rhymes. When they hit my lines, these rappers gotta catch up like Hines. Weezy and my slime knives, ain't nobody like eyes. Like bygones, gotta let icons be icons. Hi moms.